Hey guys, Dennis back with a brand new video. So we're going to be taking our Sea Doo supercharged jet ski out of winterization and getting it ready for the summer. So make sure to stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to show you how fast this thing is. So we're going to pull this thing out of the garage. So basically what we're going to do first here is we're going to get the battery connected. So if you own one of these, you know to be able to get to the inside, your handle is right here and it pops off the rear seat cushion. So we're going to put this off to the side, and then there's another handle right here. Here is where our battery goes. So here's the battery that we use in this. This is a Yuasa battery. This is a lead acid type. I think most of the newer skis come with an AGM battery, which is acid glass mat, so there's not liquid sloshing around when you're hitting the waves and everything. We're gonna drop it down in place. All right, so one thing you don't want to forget about is this clear plastic tubing here, and this goes to this little barbed fitting. It's almost like fish tank tubing, and that is an overflow for the battery. It doesn't have this on the newer models if it does have an acid glass mat or AGM battery. And then that clear plastic tubing just kind of sits down into the bilge area. So we're gonna put the hole down on right now and get that mounted, and then we'll connect our positive and negative lead. All right, so we got our battery mounted. So the next step, we want a Phillips screwdriver. Don't lose this hardware down on the bilge, because you won't get it back. It's stainless and a magnet won't lift it. And I think actually I'm gonna wire brush these connections because they are a little gunky looking. There we go. Now we can see some copper. Now these particular connections on the battery are 10 mil. Don't lose the socket. We all know how the 10 mils go missing. All right, we want to make sure that connection does not loosen up while we're riding the ski. Totally cool too if you want to store your ski with the battery installed and the positive and negative removed, and a battery tender or some kind of battery maintainer hooked up to it. Let's get the red boot over this terminal, and we're ready to hook our key in and just make sure everything powers up all right, and then we'll get the hose over here and get this thing started. All right, so we're gonna get this powered up. It doesn't matter if you use the learner key or the advanced key, you just need a key. All right, that's sounding good. You'll see L key, it knows that it has the learner key. I got the triple beep there, so that's telling me that this thing is ready to go. Also, you're gonna wanna check your fluid levels. Let's pull this back cover out here. This is your engine coolant, so you want to make sure that is at least on the min when the engine is cold. So here's your dipstick here, so we're going to pull that out. I'm going to set you down here and get yourself a clean rag. The first time you take it out, you want to wipe it. We'll pull it out again, we'll look at it, and you really want to be between the little hump here and the dipstick, or right to the top of it. If you do need to add, this is your fill port right here, and you want to make sure you use the correct oil for this particular engine. A couple other things you can check. This is your speedometer here. So this is what tells your gauge how fast the ski is going. So make sure this is intact and does spin freely before you get it in the water. Here is your drain plug for the bilge. There is an O-ring on here that should keep this sealed. Some of the mechanical things you want to check. Obviously you want to check your forward, neutral, and reverse on here. So we know reverse, we have this deflector that comes out over the jet and shoots down or kind of curls the water backwards. We're going to put her in neutral now, and that should be very similar but kind of tilted up just a little bit. And then obviously forward is all the way retracted as much as it can be. Now this particular one, this is hogged out on here, and that's for a little extra performance. All right, so when you hook your water on, here's your port right here. Now I'm not sure if this particular ski has like an adapter that sticks all the way through here to allow you to get your hose on a little bit easier. I may try to either make one or buy one, but you basically just take your hose and stick it in there and thread it in, and that's all there is to it. We got our water on. That smoke I'm talking about. So we're gonna run this. You want to make sure you have enough water coming into this engine when you go to start it up. But you can see the impeller running in there. You can see water being discharged. You can see water coming out of the right side. All right, so something I do when we take this out of the water also is let it drain out a little bit. I just shut the water off from the hose here. We're gonna start it once more and try to get any excess water out. So you'll see all the rest of this water coming out now. We burned off all of the fogging oil that were in the cylinders. You notice there's no smoke coming out anymore. We have no odd noises coming from the engine. You hear the supercharger whining in there. No ticks or anything like that. So I'll shut it down. All right, so we got the shutdown. All right, so that's pretty much it for getting it ready. Another one too. I'm not sure if all states are like this, but Connecticut DMV requires a yearly registration sticker, so make sure you have those on so you don't get stopped on the water. Also make sure you have your insurance card or your reg on you, and you can put that in a waterproof packet inside of here or in the front. All right, we got the seats back on here. We're gonna give it a little wash and wax on the outside and we should be good to go. All right, it's bright out here. I need my sunglasses now, but that's all there is to getting your ski ready for the summertime. Enjoy your summer. Have fun skiing, guys. Until next time.